Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your January 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of January with the Hierophant card. This is a major arcana destiny card, the Hierophant. You've got the Hermit right alongside of it also. And the Hierophant, this typically relates to, it could be religious organizations, government, bureaucracies, academic institutions. This could be talking about you attending some services at a place of worship, maybe within the religion you grew up in or another religion. And this also could relate to you seeking guidance from someone you see as a wise person, maybe someone who's on a more spiritual level. Now, I do feel that for a number of you that this is about your own inner guidance system, because you've got it right alongside the Hermit here, and it's like you've been developing your own spirituality, your own inner guidance. So you might still participate in whatever religion that you grew up in, or religion that you might be, organized religion that you might be exposed to through family or whatever, while at the same time going within, listening to your own inner guidance and following your own inner path. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling, and let me point out, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And so with the Hermit, this is talking about inner wisdom and following your own inner path, your own inner guidance on your journey in your life. What I'm getting here is that you have acquired a lot of wisdom over time, that you are comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable knowing who you are, where you've been. You are... It's like you're satisfied with who you are. You're being your own genuine, real, sincere self, whether you're not trying to just please other people and get the approval of others. You know what's important and what's not important in life. And you know that it's important for you to have a good sense of who you are, your own self-esteem, your own self-worth. Not only that, where you want to go on your path in life. And you have been developing that over time. You've been criticized by others even for not doing things according to how they think you should do things. And you've just had kind of a live and let live attitude about the whole thing. Like, well, that's their problem if they want to look at it that way. I'm going to be who I am. And that's the one thing about Aries, is like what you see is what you get. I'm an Aries too, and we don't have any need to pretend to be something else or someone else, or just to please others or keep up with the Joneses or any of that. We're on our own path, and and none of us want to be told who we should be or how we should behave or what we should be doing or any of that. And that's what I'm getting from you, that you have really been developing your own style along the way. There may have been a time earlier on that you were somewhat influenced by other people. But at this time, you have become much more independent and self-sufficient within yourself. And you are very strong in your belief systems, your philosophies about who you are and where you're going in your life, even if you don't always know what's out there ahead of you. It's like you have a good sense of your own self-worth. So the next card you have is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is talking about something ending. This could be a relationship. It might be some kind of Oh, it could be some kind of transition. Maybe it's a job or a living arrangement. I'm feeling for some Aries, this is a work situation where you have been treated pretty bad by people at work. Like they've treated you like you don't belong, you don't fit in, you're not one of them, you're different, something like that. Kind of like they want to blame you for things, like you haven't lived up to their expectations in some way. It could be they're like a clique. Maybe they've been there longer, whoever I'm tuning in for here. And so they just haven't accepted you. And but if you're moving on, if this is a work situation and you just feel like you've had enough of it, you know, this is too much, there is something better on the horizon for you. This could also be the end of a relationship. It could be the end of a particular way of life for you. Maybe someplace you've been living. It could even be, you know, friendships, people you thought were your friends who turn out they're not really your friends, and in a bad way. and it's hurtful. It's upsetting. But the thing is, the sun is shining behind all this. There's something much, much better for you. You don't belong in that situation. And sometimes this is how the universe will squeeze us out of a situation where we don't belong. It'll be kind of traumatizing sometimes. So whoever this applies to, because like I said, it is a general reading, so some of these cards may apply to you while others do not. I got to get a drink of my water here. Okay, and then the next card you have Temperance. Okay, this is another major arcana card. Temperance is about having balance. See how she's got the two chalices and the water and the flames are flowing back and forth. So temperance is all about maintaining a good balance in your life. Excuse me. So the thing is, this is a good time for you not to be a workaholic. That's what I'm getting here. A lot of you have been working really hard and just been staying really busy. And maybe you haven't been even stopping to take care of yourself or just relax, catch up on your rest, do something you enjoy doing in your personal time or for recreation. And the Temperance card is saying it's time for you now to be nice to yourself. That's the message I'm getting here. I mean, it could be a different scenario for different people, but that's what I'm getting looking at this card right now. That's just what I'm feeling and seeing here, that a lot of you have been just, I don't know, I'm feeling like you've been either working hard, doing a lot of things for other people, something, kind of not stopping and being nice to yourself, not doing things as much that you enjoy doing or treating yourself in some way. And it's time in January, it's time for you to start your year that way, where you're doing things for yourself and having that balance in your life so you can enjoy your life. It's like the world we live in, everybody's got to work so hard, or work and go to school, or you work at your job, then you go home and you got family or whatever to take care of. So many people, this is just the culture we have, you know, it's all about work most of the time. And what I'm seeing here is the value of adding that balance where you can relax, enjoy your life, just detach from all the work and all the responsibilities here and there. And that's what I'm getting starting in January. And not only that, I'm feeling this is not supposed to be just for January. I'm feeling you're supposed to be enjoying yourself throughout the year. Stop to enjoy what you have, whatever you've been working for. You know, don't keep putting your own needs, your own desires, your own wishes on the back burner. Start incorporating some activities that make you smile. You know, maybe go to the movies or go out to dinner. Just do some things you enjoy. Relax and don't always be so busy. I mean, I'm an Aries, and I think for Aries, for all of us, it's hard because there's always so much that needs to be done. And so it's hard just to turn it off. You're always conscious of responsibilities, whether it's work or personal or whatever it is. There's always something. So it's really hard to do that, just to be nice to you and relax and turn it off for a while and have some fun for yourself. Next card you have is the Two of Wands. And Two of Wands, and the wands do represent the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They represent action, your career, work, progress. And Two of Wands is saying that you're making progress, but you have choices to make up ahead. You might be making a decision between two jobs coming up in the near future. So it could be, now for some Aries, you might even be thinking about relocating for work. Or I'm feeling like for someone, it's not relocating all that far away. It might be just another nearby city, or it might be across town or something like that. I'm just feeling some kind of movement and going in a different direction. But it's because you're interested. You see opportunities for yourself in another location. And so you're comparing, you're making comparisons. You have choices. I'm feeling like you are wanted here. You know, like you can pick, either go with A or go with B. It's your choice. You don't have to worry about whether or not they want you. I'm feeling it's yours for the taking. Now, in some cases, this could even have to do with a relationship. Some of you might be trying to choose between two people for a relationship. I feel like there might be one person you already know that you've known a little better and who likes you a lot and all that. Maybe you're seeing that person now or something. But then there's another person kind of flirting with you and looking attractive and looking good looking and all that. So you're attracted to that person. You're wondering about that person, but you're a little suspicious too. You feel like they might not be quite as steady, quite as sincere. You feel like that person might just be flirtatious, but may not be good for long term. I feel like you're right also, whoever that applies to. But in different scenarios, it could be work related, it could be a personal thing. Okay, let's see. But you're making progress and you're doing fine and you're confident in yourself. That's what I'm getting. You're just moving forward in your career, in your life, in your goals. Next card you have is the Five of Cups. And the cups do represent the water signs, emotions, feelings, love, all that sort of thing. Five of Cups is about a disappointment. Now, it could be in a romantic situation that you've been disappointed, someone hurt your feelings, but I'm also getting a feeling of rejection, maybe by other people. And again, I'm getting people you thought were your friends making you feel rejected or like you're not as valuable to them at this time. I'm feeling like a lot of this is that you're being extra sensitive. And let me see if my calendar's showing. Oh, I don't have the new calendar for the new year yet. I was going to look and see when the full moon is in January. Oh, wait. Does this show that? When's the full moon? Oh, yeah, the full moon for January, I think it's around the 10th. And that could be right around this time frame. So, because when there's a full moon, it's like, you know, the moon, it influences the water in our bodies and everything. And so you can be more emotional when there's a full moon. This could be full moon energy here, where, yes, someone did hurt your feelings. Maybe they've let you down and disappointed you or made you feel like they're not valuing you like you thought they were before. But you might also just be feeling extra sensitive to this situation right now, because this is not a major arcana card. This is a minor arcana. This is a passing thing. And for some people, this could be a romantic situation where you realize that that person is not pursuing you. Maybe they're pursuing someone else. Maybe they're involved with someone else now. But regardless, whether this is friendship, you know, maybe even some of your relatives or romantic, whatever it is, it's a passing thing. You'll be feeling better. And Aries, you know, we're good at bouncing back. We all get hurt. We all get the rug pulled out from under us, but we're real good at bouncing back and making a new fresh start. And right here, you've got the Six of Pentacles. This is a nice card here. This is showing that you're in that universal flow of money coming and going. You're doing well in your work, your career. You're feeling good. People are enjoying working with you. This is whether you're self-employed. If you're self-employed, people appreciate you. They recognize the good quality work that you do, and they like doing business with you. If you work for a company, you're well respected. Your higher ups are looking favorably at you. You're doing well. The money's coming in, and it will continue to come in. It's like you're on that wave. And I always recommend that everybody learn about the law of attraction, because whatever feelings you're putting out into the universe, you attract that back to you. So if you're feeling prosperous and like you're doing well and your intentions are really good of attracting what you want, and you're not willing to settle for less, and you just got that enthusiasm and that energy to accomplish your goals, the universe will help to bring about those changes for you and help to meet those expectations that you have. Whereas when you're feeling kind of down and like things are really bad, or you don't have enough money, then the universe might deliver those kind of conditions to you to prove that what you're feeling is true again. So our feelings and emotions that we radiate out into the world are just so important. But what I'm seeing here is that a lot of Aries are in that flow. You're practicing the law of attraction, whether or not you're consciously thinking in those terms. You're doing it. You're in action here. You're in that wave of prosperity. And so you're just riding that wave and feeling good, it's like you're feeling like you're being your natural self. It's nothing phony or forced. You totally feel like you're in the groove. You're being your natural self and doing well and enjoying life. And I mean, to me, this is just the way we should be able to live all the time. So I'm feeling like a number of Aries, you're going to be in this place in January, and it's a great way to start your year, because what I'm getting are all indications that you stay in that flow and you keep getting the prosperity. It's like you're just riding the wave, and that's the way to be. Just keep going in that direction. But it's a great way to start your year, and to me, it's a good omen about how the rest of your year is going to flow. Next card you have is the King of Swords. The swords do represent the air signs of Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And so this could represent someone who's around you in the month of January. Now, for some Aries, this could be you embodying the traits and feelings of the King of Swords. The King of Swords has achieved a certain position in life. He might be in a position of authority of some kind. He could even be, he could be in a position of authority maybe in the workplace, or possibly even in, like a police officer or someone in the military, or he's in a position of authority. But this person, this King of Swords, he can be very critical of other people. So he's not very tolerant. He looks like he tends to criticize people easily and looks more for faults rather than looking for the good in people. So I feel like in general, this could be somebody who is around you in the month of January. It might be somebody in the workplace, maybe somebody around where you live. Could be even somebody you're doing business with that you have some kind of, whatever it is, you might be applying for a car loan at the bank from this person. Not the greatest person to be looking to get anything from, because he's the type who will look for reasons to say no rather than looking for reasons to say yes. So I tend to feel like, more so than this being you, Aries, I tend to feel like it's someone around you in the month of January. It's just so contrary to the way Aries is. Aries are very generous in their hearts and much more open and optimistic and not as likely to be overly critical of others. We get aggravated maybe and can be critical temporarily or get short-tempered, but then we cool down and that's it. So, and it's over with. Whereas this person here, he's more of a, kind of a, I don't know, cold, he's kind of cold and detached and not a warm-hearted person, not generous. So this is contrary to what you would typically find with an Aries. So I tend to believe for the most part this would be someone that you might be around in the month of January. Not anyone good for you if like if he's a manager or something or an owner at work. I would say most people try not to make eye contact with him because they know how he is. For some Aries, I feel like this person, this King of Swords, could be watching you if you're a female Aries and you're younger than him, because I am feeling also as a person around some Aries. The Aries I'm looking at now would be female, younger than him, and maybe around at work or a neighborhood or something like that, and he watches you and looks, and he's kind of lustful towards you, and you might get kind of an uncomfortable feeling around this person. So that sounds specific to maybe a couple of people or one person or something, but if you know who this is, then I feel like he's not anyone you're going out of your way to be talking to or anything. Anyway, you see that something's up with this guy. But yeah, so he's somebody who might make you feel kind of uncomfortable around him. Okay, next card you have is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is talking about moving on from a relationship, possibly a work situation or living arrangement, from something that was good at one time and it lost its luster. It's no longer serving your purposes. You've outgrown it and you're moving on now. And this is for the best. It's always best to move on when you know it's time to move on. So for some Aries, this has to do with a relationship. I mean, the cups do relate to feelings and emotions and love and all that. So in some cases, it could be a relationship that at one time you were having a lot of fun with that person. And maybe you had friends you were getting together with and having a good time. And then as time went by, you started seeing traits in that person that kind of turned you off or made you realize they're not the right one for you. And so you feel like you've outgrown this whole situation. You have no more need for it. And now you're looking out over the horizon, making your plans for where you're going from here. Now, in some cases, this could be a work situation where things were going well for you at work at one time. The money was good. You were enjoying your coworkers. Things were going well. And then as time went by, you started feeling like, okay, I can do better than this. I've acquired enough skills and experience. And not only that, maybe you've gotten a little bored with it and feel like, okay, it's getting to be kind of repetitious. I'm ready to move onward and upward here. So you're looking out over the horizon and feeling like, hey, there's a lot out there for me. So I'm going out into the world and I'm going to find something that's better, that meets my needs and my requirements now, because I'm growing, I'm evolving here. And so this person is not fearful. They're confident, they're secure, they're making their choices and weighing their options. It's like this Two of Wands here, moving forward, making progress, moving on once you know you have outgrown something or someone is no longer serving your higher good. And so this is the way to be, because otherwise the universe can make it very uncomfortable if you stay in a situation once it's past its expiration date for you. Like in the Ten of Swords, that's like something that just came crashing down, like it's totally over and hurtful there and upsetting, maybe because someone stayed a little too long. This is being proactive and moving on once you realize it's over. Whatever I could get from that situation, it's gotten, and now it's time to move on. Last card you have is the Justice card. This is a good card here because justice, you see the scales of justice here. This is saying you will have justice. This is another major arcana destiny card. So if you've had the rug pulled out from under you, or even if you've been involved in some kind of legal situation, this can come out very favorably for you. It's fair. It's what's fair. That's what the universe is, making things fair for you. So if things have not been fair, if the rug's been pulled out from under you, or you've been treated badly, and yet you've been just trying to do the best you can and be the best person you can, and still things haven't worked out well for you. The universe is saying that justice is on your side, and life, your circumstances will be made fair for you. Things will be made right. It's because you just keep living your good life and doing the right thing and having faith and making it your intention to achieve your dreams, your goals, and you're going to have all that strength and energy from the universe that's on your side, from the heavens that's on your side. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a really strong energy here that a number of you are just coming out strong and moving forward because you've had your share of challenges and difficulties. And maybe there have been points along the way that you got the rug pulled out from under you and you temporarily felt weak and felt down, but now you're coming back strong and you're moving into this new year in a strong, confident manner. That's what I'm getting here. So this is I'm getting real good energy on this sheer strength of your comeback. Like if things had kind of slowed you down or hurt you, challenged you, people had put you down in one way or another, not giving you credit where credit was due, you're coming back strong and confident. You've learned so much from your own experiences in your life, and you're just moving forward with this inner confidence and strength. And you're not having to do it in a pushy manner. You're just being strong and confident in yourself. So you're not letting anyone tell you what you can or cannot do, or telling you can't achieve that or any of that. You're not buying into any of that. You know what you want for your life, and you're moving and you're willing to work for it, and you're moving towards that. So that looks and feels really good, that card. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aries for the month of January 2020? If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I thank you for your subscriptions also. And be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. And if you were born on the cusp of another sign, you can check that sign. I'm Aries, I'm March 22nd, so I was born on the cusp of Pisces. So you can check that if you identify with some of those traits of a neighboring sign that you're born close to. But at least check your rising and moon signs as they're coming available too. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aries for January? What's your message for Aries? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, this says waves of prosperity. I love that. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. That ties in with this Six of Pentacles card. This is perfect. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Great message. Totally ties in though with that Pentacles card I was talking about. Okay, and then next I'm going to pick one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, so Spirit Animals, what is your message for Aries for January? What's your message for Aries for January? Spirit Animals. Oh, one of them flew out the deck. Maybe this is it then. Well, this came flying right out of the deck, so I think this is it. Okay, look at this kitty. Is this adorable or what? I had a cat that looked like that years ago. His name was Tiger. Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. All right. Good message for Aries. Cat Spirit says claim your independence. Well, I agree with that any day of the week. I love that. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Aries for January? What's your message for Aries? What is your message for Aries? Okay, I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, angels, what is your message for Aries? Okay, let me fan these out. Oh, well, this sounds pretty good. Just a second here. Okay. This says Omega. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Oh, I love this message. Okay, Omega. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. I love it. That's the icing on the cake. Okay, I think we got some good messages there to end with. I mean, I'm happy with those. Okay, so Aries, I hope you have wonderful holidays this season. I'm recording this now in December at Christmas time, just about. So happy holidays and happy New Year. I wish lots and lots of love and prosperity for you throughout the new year. And let's all make it a really good year and just go after our dreams and our goals. And I mean, Aries can do whatever they set their minds to. You know, we're strong. So, and we have the right attitude. Aries have that optimism. You know, we can have a bad day and the next morning wake up and it's a new beginning. So, okay. So happy holidays, happy wonderful New Year, and enjoy the rest of your holidays and the month of January. Just get off to a real good start. It looks like that's the intention here of the universe for all of us. And thank you for watching my video. And be sure and check your rising moon signs. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Talk